Now this is what still on the 18th on that 15-minute candle, and we'll see how long it takes that order block to get into place, and which is why coach always live and die by this WTMA because I know how advanced it is and compared to what others are using, right? So I guess we're gonna have to break through that red order block in order to even know that that was a swing order block. Because so to get a swing order block, price has to appreciate. So it's finally here now. So we knew that this was a because of our historical support level and we are inverse arc down here at this strong support level. We knew way in advance, 2 days in advance, right? 2 or 3 days in advance that they came in right here, exactly right here. It even beat this order block, right? So we're tracking their buying activity live, right? But we're just waiting on confirmation and confirmation that we have clear room above to the next target that makes sense to make money. So this whole range on Tesla between 782 and not seven, I'm saying 482 and 490. This range on Tesla is an A plus trade range that you can take advantage of, right? And so we're using this WTMA for tell us, okay, this is our early liquidity engine. This is our early trend shift detection. This is our advantage. And it works in partnership with the 12 and with the 200 cloud to let us know, okay, the WTMA is telling you that money is moving and they're entering into Tesla. This is not fake. Okay, then the 12 is saying, okay, I'm also confirming that the trend has flipped short term to an uptrend because the cloud represents not just the 12 EMA, which is one version of the 12, it represents multiple versions of the 12 moving average so that we don't get caught up uh in price being above the 12 EMA, but not above the 12 simple moving average, which is a slower moving version of the 12. When we get a blue cloud, that means that every version of the 12 moving average has been dominated by this candle. So now the short term trend is actually shifted to a short term uptrend where we have the ability to hit these higher targets that we are looking at from this these historical support and resistance lines. Okay. Now, when we come to a level three confirmation, which is we'll give an example of it here. We got one here. We got another one here. We have another. Well, that's not level three. We have another one here, right? And so when we're looking at these level three confirmation, we got another one here. And I'm gonna point out what a level three is. Now, the reason why Coach designed the level three confirmation is this is designed to help us not have to chase trades that are already taken off and gone and things like that. So when we come back to this trade, which I like to now start, I'm gonna start doing a lot more training going back into the replay mode perspective because I'll be liking to see what exactly the trade looked like then because it's easy to look at a trade after the trade is done to kind of see that was the perfect setup. But in replay mode, you can kind of see what the trade looked like and if I would have took this trade or not. So here we see that we have resistance here, right? We have a huge swing order block sitting right here at 426. Our level three confirmation is a simple confirmation. All you're looking for is you're looking for your 200. So this is a everything has to be trend aligned to get a level three confirmation. So it's not counter trended traded at all to get a true level three. You have to have a few things in place in order to get a true level three confirmation. And after this confirmation, you should be at your first target within 6 to 10 candles. So no matter what time frame you're on, when you talk about expiration dates and well, how long should I hold a contract? What strike price should I get? Things like that. That's all based off of the closest target to you after you got into the trade is going to determine your strike price. The amount of time you're going to stay in it, at minimum, your contract date expiration has to take care of 6 to 10 candles when you add up the amount of time from that confirmation time frame. So what does that mean? We're on a 15-minute time frame. So you'll need your trade to last. You need contracts that expire weekly if you're just trying to get to your first target, right? So we see that we have Tesla with a level 3 confirmation. What makes a level 3 confirmation? The level 3 confirmation is looking at the 12 cloud, the 200 cloud, and we're looking at order blocks, right? So we need to have the long-term trend needs to be bullish. That means your 200 cloud is going to be yellow. The short-term trend needs to be bullish. That means your 12 cloud, this faster moving cloud, is going to be blue. So you're looking for, and you're also looking for it to be near some fresh order blocks. You want to be kind of near some order blocks or near really strong historical support and resistance levels. Okay. That what makes the trade a, a better trade. Okay. So you want to be near some order blocks. You want your 200 to be yellow. You want your 12 to be yellow, right? And so we're going to pay attention to this one right here. So we got a level 3 confirmation at this replay candle. And so all we're looking for a level 3 is for this candle to not touch this trend line or this 12 cloud. Okay. We're not looking at the and I'll tell you how you can use this lime green WTMA to filter out bad level 3 confirmations. But all you're looking for is the 12 to be blue, the 200 to be yellow. You want to see that you have smart money participating in the trade as well. And this trend line right here, you want to be you want to candle to open and close with the wicks and the body of the candle not touching the 12 cloud or the trend line. When you see that, that means that you're playing it to your first. So your first target you're going to face is this this smaller level of resistance, right? And like I said, these levels are accurate. You see how this candle, you look at it and say, oh, this is a little skinny candle. I mean, this little skinny resistant line, I just blow through that. But you see this candle tried that same thing and got rejected, right? Got his butt kicked and it came all the way back down from that's about $10 drop. So if we're going to play this breakout, a short-term scalp breakout, we need to have this 425 strike, right? And we know that our second resistance range is going to be in this 427 range. So you can play the 425 or lower. You can go deeper, as deep as you want into the money. I'm not saying you got to pay only a 425. What I'm saying is when you buy the contract, if you're trying to scalp this trade from the 15-minute time frame, you want to have a um a strike price that is equal to or lower than that first resistant level. If you go out of the money to like 427 or whatever, once you get to this target, right, still sell it, but more so keep the 425 and lower. And so if you're gonna get, say you had 3 contracts, you want to start trimming as you hit your targets, right? And so if we play this out, it probably went up and hit through that target because we already saw it before I did the replay. But you see how, look at this, it got to this target, but look what it did. You got tweezer tops, but you pushed into it, and so why coach say you could take profit here after this candle right here, right? So say you entered in after this candle, you can take profit at this target, um, and win a trade. But more so, we can see that this is a swing order block. This order block is darker than this order block for a reason. The reason why you see sometimes a dark green and a dark red order block, they are not the same strength. The dark red order blocks are far stronger than these light red order blocks. And when you see a very dark green order block, it's way stronger support than a lighter green order block because these are swing order blocks. So these are the ones that when the stock was pushing up and it was in the uptrend, enough volume came in to push the price down more aggressively, and it's at a swing high, right? Or a swing low for a dark green order block. So this is why I say you can push up, but once you hit what you know is resistance, then there's no point of forcing the trade through these swing order blocks if you're trying to just do a short day trade on Tesla and you didn't get in down here, or you didn't get in down here, and you're just trying to play a momentum breakout to a target, then this is what that looks like. You're just playing it to your first target or within this zone, and you want to take profit. Now, if it breaks above this level and closes a candle above the order block, if it closes a candle above the order block and gets rid of it, now that puts you in a better situation where you have at least a trade from 425.50 up to 430 if it closes a candle above this level. And then that opens that range up. So now you have, if you come up here and close above it, do an inverse arc, you're in a bigger trade range to where you can do more, right? But while this obstacle is here, this becomes your target. Okay. So you want to take your targets serious, right? And you want to take them serious. And then once you get other opportunities to play that range and do more, then you can play that range. But as you're approaching like obstacles in your way, so just looking at that, you see how we got the level 3 down here, we reject it, we pull back, right? Then we got above it with a closed candle. That's not the end of the world just because this candle shot up and hit this level. Look what it did. It came right back down to this level, retested the cloud, and it pushed right back up in the same range multiple times. You see that? It pushed back in the same range because it's already showing us that once Tesla gets above these two thick levels, this is the trade range, right? This is the trade range that it's going to play in. And so getting out at your target and then waiting for a retest and getting back in, waiting for a fresh arc and playing it up to that, inverse arc down here, another inverse arc here to place that target. These are just the safest ways to get in under the confirmation system. All you all know that's advanced. Some people that's just not getting in the system, we playing the system, but you'll see other trading styles like, you know, just getting the open and close or breaking retest. Like this right here was a open and close candle. We came back down, retested the previous resistance. So this was resistance, resistance, resistance. We finally broke it. And then this next candle opened and closed above it. And then we came back down and tested it as support. That's just a break, retest. And then we played that same trade again. So you got many different styles of trading you can do. But the main thing that the wolf chart is showing you and giving you the green light on is that if you're going to play the calls and wait for a break retest to play calls, favor the call side because you're above your 200. Institutions just bought in. Your WTMA sloped up right here. You got your 12 is bullish still. Yeah, you can play these puts, but the higher probability trade is to the upside because the trend overall is bullish, right? And so we're looking at the level 3 confirmation again here. We got a decent level 3. We got a pullback level 3 here. And so look at this level 3, for example. This one is kind of choppy. You're breaking out, but you're breaking out into a more choppy range, right? Where you have closer targets. And I think on this one, so you got an inverse arc, right? You got an inverse arc right here. You're pushing up. I think you got your previous day high there. And like I said, we're looking to hit your target within 6 to 10 candles. So your strike is gonna have to be the 421, 422, right? Let's see if we get there and within the amount of candles that makes sense. So this is the level 3 candle here. And let me see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We took 14 candles to get there. We held on to the 12, but it just bounced off of this trend line in this tight range. So your drawdown here would have been around 416. I don't know what people would have got stopped out or not, but it pushed up and hit the previous day high, pulled down, and then it hit the target after like 14 candles or so.